Hello, and welcome to Unit 1, Lab 1 of the Beauty and Joy of Computing curriculum. I'm Mr. G, and I'm going to be helping you work through the BJC labs in case you get stuck or if you just want to see how I work through the problems. When you're programming, you'll find that there's many ways to create a solution to a problem. Some of those ways may be more efficient than other solutions, but that's okay as long as they both work. Before you watch these videos, you really should be trying to solve the problems on your own first. Don't skip through the videos to find an answer and just copy it, otherwise you're not going to learn how to program. And if you really want to learn how to program, you're going to have to struggle, you're going to get stuck, you're going to have to walk away from your computer and come back with different approaches and different solutions and think about the problem for some time. Then once you find a solution, you could watch my videos and see how I went about solving it, maybe in a different way. It's actually pretty fun to see how someone else's solution to the same problem might be different from yours. As you gain more experience, you're going to start to incorporate other people's code in your own programs, and when that time comes, you're going to have to be able to understand what the other programmer was thinking and be able to modify their code to make it work the way you want. In Unit 1, Lab 1, the Click Alonzo game, you're going to be programming a game that you're going to be able to play on your phone and share with anyone. You could share it with a friend, you can share it with your teacher, you can share it with your parents, or anyone that has access to the internet. In this video, we're going to set up Snap by creating our own account to store our code. We're going to see how to log in and log out, and how to change the account password. So let's get started. First, we have to open up Snap. Snap is a programming language that makes it really easy to learn how to program a computer. So if you've ever heard of or used JavaScript, Snap is basically JavaScript in disguise. JavaScript is a text-based programming language, while Snap is a block-based one. In fact, in some future videos, I'm going to challenge you by showing you how to think through problems in JavaScript, and it's going to be up to you to translate it into Snap code. But those challenges will come later on. Okay, to open up Snap, you can either go to snap.berkeley.edu/run, or you can go to bjc.edc.org and click on the Run Snap Now button. In the Snap window, let's click on the Cloud menu at the top to create an account. So, if you don't have an account, you're going to click on Sign Up. And right here, you're going to enter your username, your birth date, the year, your email address, and your password twice. Then you just have to agree to the terms of service in order to make the account. If you want to change your password in the future, you can go to the cloud, you hit reset password, and when you type in your username, they'll send you a temporary password to log in with, and then you could change your password again, if you forget it. Once you do log in, you'll notice that when you hit the little cloud button, your only options are log out and change password. If you're in a class and working with a partner, and you both have a computer, one partner should have Snap open and the other partner should have the BJC curriculum page open. If you only have one computer between the two of you, or if you're working by yourself, then you could use two browser tabs side by side, or you can switch back and forth between the two using Control Tab in Windows or Control Tab in Mac OS, and then you could see that I'm going to actually hit Control Tab right now, and you could see that it switches the tab. So I could open up the curriculum or the lab in one page or in one tab, and then I could go back to the other by hitting Control Tab. When you're coding, make sure that you're logged in so you can save your work. If you're not logged in, it will say log in. If someone else's account is logged in, just log them out and log in with your own account. Don't forget to log out once you're done coding, because if you don't, it's possible that someone could delete your projects or mess things up. Don't risk it. I'll see you guys in the next video.